How much does an iPhone 17 Pro Max actually cost to make?
Oh, I would assume it's freaking cheap.
Okay, so we're going to find out. It might be cheap, it might be expensive.
It's definitely cheap, and they are price gouging.
The main enclosure, how much does that cost?
30 cents.
No, okay, it's actually a lot higher than you would think.
$50?
$20.79.
Okay, I have a feeling that this is all going to cost like $100.
Do you want to put your prediction on it?
Yes, $150.
Okay, what about the battery?
I'm going to say that's more expensive than the main enclosure. I'm going to say that that's $50.
Okay, the battery is $4.10.
Whoa! They could really up that and just get a better battery.
Yeah?
I hate Apple. I hate Apple. I own their stock and I hate Apple.
Okay. What about a 256 gigabyte storage?
That's probably expensive. $50.
$20.59.
This is going to be cheaper than I thought.
What about the memory?
$20?
$21.80.
So we're at like $90 right now.
What about the 5G modem?
I'm going to say that that's $20 as well.
That one's $90.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it's more expensive than I thought then.
It's that quality that Apple puts in.
That modem.
What about the Pro Max display?
$50.
$80.
Okay, I don't know what any of this is, but we're just going with it.
What about the A19 Pro chip?
$75.
$90.85.
Okay, so maybe they're not price gouging.
What about the camera module?
$100.
$80. That brings us to a grand total of $408.13.
Okay, I take it back, Apple.
The selling price of an iPhone 17 Pro Max is $1,199. It's a 300% markup.
How much does it cost to live in New York City per year?
Hit me with it.
We're talking about Manhattan specifically right now. Median rent for a one-bedroom, a nice one-bedroom in Manhattan is $4,747.
That's way too expensive and not affordable by the average person.
That's not affordable. You need to have like a significant other to split that in half at least. Utilities per month is normal, $150 per month, which is a little bit more expensive. Internet and streaming, $125 per month. I feel like that's fair.
That's fair game.
Renter's insurance is $25 per month, which isn't a ton, but it adds into the total. Now let's go on to food. Groceries per month, $5.50 on average. Dining out per month, how much do you think average people?
I think people are spending like $200 a weekend.
Feel like I do.
Yeah, no, $200 a weekend would be $800 a month.
This is a very conservative list too. Keep that in mind. They said $325 per month, which I think is way too low. Coffee and snacks per month,
$350.
Again, I think this is super conservative, but they said $120 per month. All right, so let's move on to transportation. This example is specifically without a car. Unlimited Metro card is $132 per month, which if you don't have a car, you kind of need that. The occasional Uber and taxi, how much do you think people spend per month?
Uber and taxi, $100.
$150 a month. We'll move on to healthcare. Insurance premiums and out-of-pocket costs per month living in Manhattan, New York City is $7,465 per year. The last category is miscellaneous and entertainment.
$3,600.
This is, again, super conservative. It says $1,741 per year. And then clothing and personal care per year in Manhattan, it says $1,000 per year. And then fitness per year, so gym memberships or whatever other fitness, $3,300 per year in New York City. Makes sense. So
Jeez.
the total cost of living, very conservative, living in Manhattan, New York City per year is $89,634,000 per year, $90,000 per year to live comfortably in Manhattan without saving. So you have to spend that much to live comfortably in Manhattan.
No, that's not okay.
If you invested $15,000 into these companies 15 years ago, how much money would you have today?
Let me guess. First one, Tesla.
No, first one is going to be Netflix.
Netflix, 15 years ago.
So 2010, that's 15 years ago. You have $15,000 liquid. You put it into Netflix. What is it worth today?
First of all, how is that 15 years ago?
1995 is 30 years ago. We were born 2 years after that.
If I invested $15K into Netflix 15 years ago, I would say that you have $120,000.
Okay, pretty not close at all. You would have $1,119,032 today.
That's insane, and I bet you people have done it.
What if you invested $15K into Tesla?
Okay, Tesla, I know, has gone up and a little down, then way up and a little down and a way up. Roller coaster.
It's up now.
It's up now. I'm going to say if you invested $15K, it's got to be more, $3 million.
Yeah, you would have $4,054,008 today.
That's ridiculous, dude.
It's stupid. I have one more for you. $15,000 into Bitcoin 15 years ago. How much money would you have today?
This one's got to be insane. Let's go high.
Go high.
$50 million. Go
higher.
$120 million.
You want me to tell you what it actually is?
Yeah.
You would have $11,379,962,298.96.
Is it liquid? Like, can you even take that out, though? I don't understand Bitcoin and all these token technologies.
You'd have to sell it, and people are buying it every day, so I think people would buy it. A ton of people would buy portions of your Bitcoin.
How much older are these celebrities than their partners?
Oh, gosh.
How much older is Cher than her partner?
How old is Cher?
Cher is 79 years old.
Spelled C-H-E-R, not S-H-A-E-R. AER.
Her partner's name is Alexander Edwards, also known as AE.
He's known as AE.
Yeah, it says AE in quotes.
I'm going to say he's 49 and she's 30 years older than him.
Incorrect. She's 40 years older than him.
Oh, gosh.
This is the first one we saw the female was older than the male.
Gee.
What about Mick Jagger?
I mean, it's Mick Jagger. Come on.
Mick Jagger's 81 years old.
Mick Jagger's got swagger.
He does.
Bringing that swagger back.
Climbing up the ladder.
I'm going to say he's 81.
Yes, his partner's name is Melanie Hamrick.
I'm going to say he's 42 years older than his partner.
So close. 44 years older. Melanie Hamrick is 37 years old.
That's just ridiculous. He lived to be 44 years and she was birthed.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
What about Nicolas Cage?
I have seen the woman that he's dating. She doesn't look that old. How old is he?
He's 60 years old. He's dating Rico Shibata.
I mean, she's 35, so 25 years.
She's 29 years old. Nicolas Cage, 60, 31-year difference.
Jeez, Nicholas, what are we doing?
What about Brad Pitt?
Who is he dating?
Inez de Ramon.
Brad Pitt is like the most handsome guy ever, I think.
Nicolas Cage is the same age as Brad Pitt.
That's crazy.
60 years old.
Brad Pitt looks fantastic for 60. I'm going to say it's a 30-year-old difference.
It's a 26-year-old difference. She's 34 years old.
It's crazy that that's the best one out of the 4.
Guess how much YouTube pays for 1 million views in these categories? So in the past 4 years alone, YouTube has paid a total of $100 billion through their partner program.
A lot of billions.
How much do they pay for 1 million views in a golf video?
In a long-form golf video?
Correct.
I didn't know that they paid differently to different types of videos.
Different categories pay different amounts.
I'm going to say $10,000. No, I'm going to say $7,000 for 1 million views.
Okay, a golf video on YouTube for 1 million views pays $9,000.
That's awesome.
It's a $9 RPM. What about investing videos? So people talk about how to invest money.
I think it's got to be more, right? Because money's involved.
It might be.
I don't know if that checks out.
Think about the advertisers, where they spend their dollars.
I still think that golf is pretty high and tech is pretty high and investment is pretty high. So I'm going to go $10,000 for 1 million.
Investing videos earn $15,000. It's the highest across all categories.
We're in the wrong field.
I know. What are we talking to each other about?
This is tough.
Let's talk about investments. What about wrestling?
I'm going to say lower than golf videos because I don't know what advertisers are paying for those views.
I feel like it's oddly specific.
$3,000 for 1 million views?
$4,500. What about Star Wars?
This has to be pretty low. I can't imagine many people are advertising. It would be like toy companies, I think.
It's a wash franchise, too.
$1,000.
$5,500.
Lightsaber fans.
I bet you $1 million you can't guess what these 10 movies have in common. The Titanic, Hogwarts, The Dark Knight, Inception, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Back to the Future 3, Godzilla, Ghostbusters, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Star Wars Episode 5. I'm going to send you the list, also the things in this movie to give you a hint. So Titanic, it's the boat. Hogwarts, it's the building. Inception, it's the final fortress. Back to the Future 3, it's the train. Godzilla, it's the city. Ghostbusters, it's the marshmallow guy.
So you're saying that those things in those specific movies are a factor?
They are a factor. They play in.
Do all of the things die?
No, that's not correct.
The building in Hogwarts, what? Do all of them catch fire?
They don't all catch fire, no.
In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Grand Budapest Hotel, Star Wars, there's nothing?
It's the hotel, the galaxy.
Do these things explode?
They don't all explode, no. It has to do with the directing and filmmaking.
You never see the backside of them.
No, we're not talking about like the moon.
All of these things were not real.
Very close. All of these things were built as models, and they're a 12th of the size of actually filmed. So the Titanic, the boat, is actually miniature and filmed on like zoomed in camera lenses.
That's crazy.
Hogwarts, the building, it's fake. The Dark Knight Batmobile is just a little go-kart.
Didn't know that one.
Inception, the final fortress, is like this big, and it's just built and it's filmed all within a camera. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the village. Back to the Future 3, the train is not actually a train. Godzilla, the city is small and shrunken down to size. Ghostbusters, the marshmallow guy, he's not actually a giant.
So they're basically just action figures.
Correct. The Grand Budapest Hotel is just like a Barbie hotel. Filmmakers built hand-built models with digital polish to get weight, texture, and light that felt real in their shots. The model units often build around 1 to 12 scale and shoot with long lenses, water, and smoke so physics reads on screen.
Some people say that you're not controversial. What do you have to say to those people?
He said that we don't even know the meaning of the word controversial. What do you mean we don't know controversy?
First of all, I think you're lying. Everybody says I'm controversial. I don't know that anybody says I'm not controversial.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've heard that people say that you're not controversial.
No, I don't know. I think a lot of people think that I am.
Did you actually laugh, a real laugh, in that clip with Shawn Michaels when he kicked Stan?
You, buddy, what's your name?
Stan.
Stan. Oh, see? I just kicked Stan. Calm down, Sean. Don't tell me to calm down. Nobody tells me that I don't know controversy. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna speak to people. Tell me what I know and what I don't know. I know.
Oh, yeah. Look, a lot of the stuff we did when we were DX was us just either trying to make somebody else laugh or trying to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things we did on camera that I really didn't care how it came out on camera. I was just trying to make Sean crack.
I love that.
Yeah, so there was a lot of that stuff. Or whoever we were in the ring with, we were just trying to make them crack, see if we could get them to break character on TV. Was sort of became our signature thing, I think, a little bit for a while.
That is awesome.
I always think and say this to town all the time: if you're having fun, people watching you having fun.
100%.
I don't know if that's controversial, but it sure as hell is funny.
How old is too old to do these things? First one, have a sleepover.
50. At the age 50, sleepovers should no longer be allowed.
If I'm not wrong, I think you just had a sleepover with Kyle.
46. That's why I said 50.
So you got 4 more years in.
4 more years, just in case I decide to do it.
I think we should bring back the sleepover.
You know what, man? If you think about it, what we did on our live stream is sleepover adjacent, because you never really go to sleep. And once
Fair.
you start falling asleep, that's where all the dumb shit starts happening. That's where they throw water on you. So it gets weird, but it's cool.
So you got 4 more years. You think you got one every year for the next 4 years?
Absolutely not. I'm falling asleep earlier and earlier.
Okay. What about go trick-or-treating?
68.
68.
Anybody 60 or above trick-or-treating without family,
Little weird.
sir, you're a murderer.
How old is too old to go clubbing?
Anything with a 4 in front of it, clubbing gets weird,
Okay,
man.
okay.
And shouts out to all my my brothers in the rap game that are gonna look at me and say, "Fuck you, Kev." Y'all know how I feel about the clubbing thing after 40. Like, you're in the club complaining about your back or your knees, yeah, like
That's probably a good sign to
Yeah,
stay
that's-
out of the
that's
club
enough.
once you start getting the backaches.
yeah. Or where you talking to people, you got to keep going. What? Say it again.
Acting My Age, coming out November 24th
Yes.
on Netflix. What do people need to know about it?
Thanksgiving just got a lot better this year because you're not just gonna eat, but you're gonna laugh. You're laughing with your loved ones. So looking forward to your thoughts. Looking forward to your feedback. You're about to die. The last thing you hear somebody say is, "Ew, look at his dick. Ew."